Surprise, motherfucker! What's up? This is your friendly neighborhood Venger Satanis. How's it going? So, VENGER CON. Yes, it happened just this past weekend. And it was awesome. Everybody loved it. Everybody said really great things, really positive, nice things. They had a great time. I mean, I don't know what more you could ask. We had only had about, I'd say, like 26, give or take one. So somewhere between 25 and 27 attendees, which doesn't seem like a lot because it's not. However, it was very intimate and cozy. And, it's just a small group of friends. I mean, some of them I knew online a little bit. A few I knew very well, and many I didn't know at all. And now I feel like, maybe not best friends, but I feel like, I made a whole bunch of new friends and got to do a whole bunch of gaming. I did more gaming that weekend than. Well, I ran a lot of games the last Gamehole Con. But I still did more gaming at VENGER CON than I did at Gamehole Con, because just on Friday alone, I ran Chult for 10 hours, which is a lot. And it was some of the best games that I've ever run or participated in. I got to roll dice again, and that hasn't happened since Gamehole Con, because all my other role-playing experiences have been virtual, like on Roll20. So just to hold the dice in my hand and to roll them, that was pretty neat just on its own. I had the Chult Chartreuse Shadows big behemoth book in my hands while I was running, just in case. I mean, some of the time I was actually running stuff from that book, and the rest of the time I had it on hand as a reference, or if I needed certain random tables in that book, because it's got a lot of cool random tables that are new. The players helped. I mean, it always helps to have great players, and I felt like the guys that I gamed with at VENGER CON were fantastic, some of the best. So, that helps enormously. That first morning at the beginning of VENGER CON, I talked about myself a little bit and my own trials and tribulations as an author and a self-publisher. I talked about sigil magic. I got to wear my black cloak, my game mastering cloak. That was cool, because I hadn't done that before. I'm trying to think what else. When we weren't gaming, we were talking about games or movies, and we shared several meals together and drank some beverages. That was a lot of fun. Talking about Lovecraft, the Cthulhu mythos. Just, great stuff. And I'm going to have official news early next week on VENGER CON 2, because I want to do another convention just a little bit bigger and a little bit better than this year's next July, also in Madison, Wisconsin. So, stay tuned for that, because I'll have an official announcement for that. Drive-Thru RPG apparently is having a sale. I think it's Christmas in July. So a lot of Cortalis Publishing titles are there up for grabs. I have a lot of freebies. So if you've never gotten any freebies from me, you should do that. Also, you should opt in to the customer emails from Cortalis Publishing, because I try to send stuff out like once every couple weeks. And I think either every other or every third customer email I send out has some sort of discount for one product or another. Still haven't got any reviews on Drive-Thru RPG for Rainbow Crystal Utopia, because that's back on the virtual shelves after some very mild editing that was required by one bookshelf. So now that that's up again, I hope people are enjoying it. I know people are downloading it. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully the message isn't any louder than the gameable content. And both are enjoyable, I think. I think one kind of enhances the other. Not many products can get away with that, but I feel like Chalt is so pop culture and fourth wall breaking and irreverent and just does whatever the fuck it wants to, that it works somehow. But even if it didn't work, I think it's fun to troll and poke the radical left with truth bombs every once in a while. So, yeah, successful convention. If you haven't checked out my blog, I'll put the link in the description below. Venger's Old School Gaming blog. I've got some like convention report stuff and pictures and a video testimonial linked up there from Lord Mateus. That's been a lot of fun. I think that's it so far. And yeah, hopefully you're having a great week. Hopefully you did a lot of great gaming yourself. And maybe you were running Chalt, or at least thinking about us. If you did run Chalt, I would love to hear about it. I did provide a link to my Subscribestar page where there was a free D100 table that I was going to be using that I thought other gamers could use as well if they were running Chalt or something else. So we could kind of like, it would be a common thread between us. I don't know if anybody used that. I used it. Probably not enough. I only rolled on it like 5 or 6 times just because I was so intensely involved. Sometimes with a big game, especially a convention game, where I'm all like psyched up for it and kind of anxious, and because I really want it to go well and I want people to be happy and enjoy themselves, and I want to create the best experience I can. So sometimes it's a little overwhelming. And I forget to, roll on this table or that table. There's just so many things the Game Master has to keep in his mind. Literally dozens of things at any one moment. So could have rolled on the table a whole bunch more. Didn't do that. Like I said, only maybe a half dozen times throughout the weekend. But still, it was cool. It was memorable. I did use it. And I hope you did too. If you want to use it for next weekend. Maybe the next Chalt game that you run. I would also love to hear about that. So like, subscribe, comment down below. Thanks for your support. And that's it.